Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to my channel. And in this video, we discuss this question. And the question is 1 over n minus 1 multiply n minus 2 plus 1 over n minus 2 multiply n minus 3 plus 1 over n minus 3 multiply n minus 4 is equal to 1 over 6. What is the value of n in our question? So let's start. Look at the left hand side. We take a LCM in the left hand side, so this will become a n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3 and n minus 4. So this is the value of denominator. Now look at this. If we divide n minus 1 multiply n minus 2 by this all value, we get a n minus 3, n minus 4, plus if we divide the n minus 2 multiply n minus 3 by this denominator, then we get a n minus 1 and multiply n minus 4, plus this is a n minus 3 and n minus 4. If we divide this by denominator, then we get a n minus 1 multiply n minus 2. It's equal to 1 over 6. And in the next step, we multiply this value. So n multiply n by n, we get a n square. Multiply n by minus 4, we get a minus 4n. Multiply minus 3 by n, we get a minus 3n. Multiply minus 3 by minus 4, we get a plus 12. Plus, now multiply this two value, n multiply n is n square. Multiply n by minus 4, we get a minus 4n. And multiply minus 1 by n, we get a minus n. And after that, multiply minus 1 by minus 4, we get a plus 4. Now multiply this two value. N multiply n is n square. Multiply n by minus 2, we get a minus 2n. Multiply minus 1 by n, we get a minus n. And after that, multiply minus 1 by minus 2, we get a plus 2. And the denominator is n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4. The right hand side is 1 by 6. After that, we solve a nominator. This is a n square, this is a plus n square, and plus n square is equal to 3 times of n square. Minus, this is a minus 4n, this is a minus 3n. So minus minus is plus, so this will become a 7n. And this is a minus 4n. 7 plus 4 is minus 11. And then minus 1 is minus 12. Minus 12 and minus 2 is minus 14, and minus 1 minus 14 is minus 15. So this will become a minus 15. Now we add a constant. This is a 12, this is a 4. So 12 plus 4 is 16, and this is a plus 2. 16 plus 2 is plus 18. And the denominator is n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, equal to, this is a 1 by 6. Now look at the nominator. 3 involved in all these terms, so we take it a common. This will become a n square minus 5. Sorry, this is a 15n. So this will become a, when we take a 3 common, 5n plus this will become a 6. The denominator is n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4 is equal to 1 over 6. And in the next step, we factorize the nominator value. So if we multiply first and last term, then we get a 6n square. And the middle value is minus 5n. Now we split this middle value into two numbers such that if we multiply these two numbers, we get a 6n square. And if we plus or minus this two term, we get a minus 5n. So we can write minus 5n as a minus 3n minus 2n plus 6. If we multiply this 3n by 2n, we get a 6n square. And if we solve this two number, then we get a minus 5n. So the denominator is n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4. It is equal to 1 over 6. Now look at this two term, n involved in this two terms, so we take it a common, n. Divide n square by n, we get a n. Minus divide a 3n by n, we get a 3. And look at this 2 involved in this two terms, so we factor out minus 2. Divide 2n by minus 2, we get a n. Divide a plus 6 by minus 2, we get a minus 3. And the denominator is n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, and n minus 4 is equal to 1 over 6. And we can write nominator as a n minus 2 and n minus 3, and the denominator is n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, and n minus 4. It's equal to 1 over 6. Now n minus 2 involved in numerator and denominator, so we will cancel. And n minus 3, and it's also n minus 3, so we cancel it. And now the remaining value is 3 over n minus 1 multiply n minus 4 is equal to 1 over 6. And in the next step we cross multiply, so this will become a n minus 1, n minus 4, it's equal to 3 6 are 18. So now we multiply this value, we get a n square, multiply n by minus 4, we get a minus 4n, and after that multiply minus 1 by n, we get a minus n, multiply minus 1 by minus 4, we get a 4 plus 4 is equal to 18. So now we simplify this, we get a n square minus 4n minus n is minus 5 times n plus 4 is equal to 18. Now we subtract 18 on both sides of this equation, we get a n square minus 5n plus 4 minus 18. Now the right hand side is 0. So we solve for this, then we get a n square minus 5n minus 14 is equal to 0. Now we factorize this. And we basically split our middle value minus 5n into two numbers, like that if we multiply this two number, then we get a 14n square, and if we add or subtract this number, then we get this middle value. So we can write minus 5 as a n square minus 7n plus 2n minus 14 is equal to 0. Now n involved in this first two terms, so we factor out, divide n square by n, we get a n, divide a minus 7n by n, we get a minus 7. And to involve in this two terms, so we factor out plus 2, divide 2n by 2, we get a n, minus divide 14 by 2, we get a 7. So in the next step we can write this as a n plus 2 and n plus 2 and n minus 7 is equal to 0. So this implies n plus 2 is equal to 0, or n minus 7 is equal to 0. And if we subtract a 2 on both sides of this equation, then we get a n is equal to minus 2 is the one value of n. And here if we add a 7 on both sides, then we get a n is equal to 7. So this is the value of n in our question, and we have done. Thank you.